Hey, it's Andrea from wellme.com. Thanks for joining me again and checking in on my videos. I really hope you've been enjoying them. I've been completely obsessed lately with cheesecake, and more precisely, this paleo chocolate cheesecake recipe. Paleo desserts don't have to be boring. In fact, they can be tasty and satisfying. You just have to know how to make them and what the best ingredients are to use. So that's what I have for you today. At the end of the video, I'll show you a couple ways that you can take your cheesecake to the next level. So, if you're looking for a paleo cheesecake recipe, I have the best one. So let's get started. Here's what you're gonna need for this paleo cheesecake recipe. A cup of walnuts, a cup of soaked cashews, 1 cup of pitted dates, half a cup of coconut cream, half a teaspoon of sea salt, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, about 50 grams of chocolate shavings that are as pure chocolate as you can find, a 1/4 cup of unprocessed cocoa. You're gonna also need a blender, a medium-sized pie tin, a fork, a spoon, and some plastic wrap. First, we're gonna grab your pitted dates and walnuts and head over to the blender. So let's dump these guys in here. We're gonna add just a dash of water. All right, then blend it up. Make sure you blend till it's sticky. You're gonna use this for the crust. So I scrape down the sides and blend it a couple times. Then we're gonna spoon the mixture out onto your pie tin. The crust is always my favorite part of pies, any type of pie. And I love that this one is made with dates. They're like nature's candy, and you can use them in so many desserts. So we're gonna smash it down, try to smash it down as even as you can. It's gonna be a little chunky, and that's okay. Next, we're adding the cashews, and we're gonna blast them in here for about a minute. Okay, 1 minute. Next, add the coconut cream. Our 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla, all your cocoa, our coconut oil, and half a teaspoon of sea salt. Okay, now we're gonna blend all of this for 5 minutes. We wanna make sure that the consistency is mousse-like and creamy. Okay, quick mom tip here. Use this 5 minutes to wash all your dishes and clean up the kitchen as much as you can. Okay, we are all done blending. And now we're gonna pour the mixture into our pie tin over our pie crust. Now make sure when you make this paleo cheesecake recipe that the consistency comes out mousse-like and creamy and thick. And if it doesn't, you can always add a little coconut cream at a time, and that'll fluff it up. Oh my gosh, this came out so thick and wonderful. Looks so good. It's actually even tasty like this. If you maybe added a couple marshmallows, you could have it like a pudding. I have a major sweet tooth, so I know all the tricks and all the different ways that you can enjoy natural, clean desserts. Look at how thick and fluffy this turned out. Okay, Now we're going to cover our cheesecake with plastic wrap and stick it in the freezer for about 3 hours. In this paleo cheesecake recipe, we suggest that you garnish it with these very dark chocolate shavings. And actually these are cacao nibs, so there's hardly any sugar in them, none at all. But feel free to get creative here. You can add fresh fruit or nuts or even sliced dried fruit, maybe even some flowers to make it look pretty. So stick this in the freezer for 3 hours and get on to homework or a dance party or getting on the treadmill for 30 minutes. Okay, onto our dance party. Okay, I just grabbed our paleo cheesecake out of the freezer and it looks wonderful. Now you just have to let your paleo cheesecake sit and thaw for about 15 minutes before you serve it. Once your cheesecake has the bite of the freezer down, you're going to take your garnish and put it on top. Today, for our dinner party, I am using almond milk whipped cream. You can also use coconut milk whipped cream, and they are still paleo. Then take your chocolate garnish or cacao nibs and sprinkle them on top. And remember, you can add fruit slices, dried fruit, nuts, whatever you'd like on top. I hope you try my paleo cheesecake recipe and enjoy it as much as me and my family do. Comment below and let me know how you like it. Check out our article on whelmy.com, which contains this recipe and so many more paleo cheesecake recipes for you to try. The link is in the description below. Okay, we are off to our dinner party with our yummy paleo cheesecake to share. See you next time, be healthy. You can also subscribe to my channel here or follow me, Andrea Taylor, and whelmy.com over on social.